I flew in competition a Ramrod 250 this year at the Nats. I didn't build this plane. Dave Edmondson built the plane and did a really nice job. I had flown it, I think, 3 years ago at the Nats, not in competition. It came with a Tetone timer and a fused ET. Took the timer out for my half-A top banana, and I installed the Manano faceplate system. Just before the Nats, I was making test flights at the small farm field. I was only doing like 4-second engine runs, and the transition wasn't the best. But I found when I got to the Nats and was doing under 9-second motor runs that the transition looked good. The electronic timer system is probably slightly less than a full-size mechanical timer like a Max 3, but I guess it would be heavier than the Tetone. Even at that weight, I found at 45 degrees stab tilt it wasn't enough when I was in strong lift, so I increased it to 60 degrees. I had high hopes for this plane at the Nats this year, and I thought I did pretty well. But I missed the max on the first flight by 15 seconds, and the next two were maxes. I was using the BMK GPS. Here you see the app view of it. It shows an aerial view. But to find the model, I was looking at the screen on the handheld unit. And as I walk out there, here's that hawk, and I came pretty close to it. So in the standings, I was kind of in the middle. I thought I did pretty well, being like 1 second under Bob Sauter. And maybe if I would have started flying just a little bit later when the air was more buoyant, or if I would have used 35% nitro instead of 25, I could have done better yet. When I got home, I thought I should weigh this plane once. It felt so light to me, but yet it weighed 8 ounces, which I was a little bit surprised. Asking on Facebook about the weight, most people thought it was a little heavy, but it wasn't terrible. I thought with this split rib construction, it would really be light. Someone said the ribs aren't usually what adds up the weight, it's the leading and trailing edge, and that the plane can really break up with this kind of construction in a crash. Well, I have a set of plans and a short kit if I'd want to try and build another one. I remember I had some online discussion with Lee Hines, who was a big proponent of this Ramrod design. And I know people build Ramrods of all different sizes, and it just seems to be a popular model over time.